Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to be showing you 10 easy tips to get instantly better at PvP. Let's get right into it. Number 1 is to have a high CPS, which stands for clicks per second. Now, the way to do this is to find a good clicking method. These consist of butterfly clicking, jitter clicking and drag clicking. I personally butterfly click since it's the easiest to aim in my opinion, but every person is different and you may prefer a different method. If you want to know how to use these clicking methods and why they are good, then I'll link a playlist in the description. Number 2 is the rod. The fishing rod is one of the most essential items for PvP in Minecraft. Using the rod you can easily get a good combo on your opponent before they even hit you once. How it works is when you hook your opponent with your rod, it knocks them into the air for like a split second. You can take advantage of this and quickly follow up your attack with a combo. Once you hit them away, repeat the same process until he's eliminated. Number 3. Strafing. Strafing is a method of being able to hit your opponent without them hitting you. This can be combined with the rod to produce amazing results. How it works is you constantly switch between your A and D keys whilst combining that with sprinting. This will make it harder for your opponent to hit you and can even allow you to get a decent combo on them. This technique is used by all of the PvP sweats, so if you learn this, you will be at a big advantage. Number 4. W tapping. W tapping is another PvP method that allows you to take less knockback, reducing the chance of you being comboed by your opponent. To W tap, you sprint towards your opponent, and every time you hit him, tap the W key on your keyboard, resetting your sprint, which creates distance between you and your opponent. This can prevent them from getting a combo. Note, this does not always work as your timing may be off, or they could counter it by backing away and using the rod, so be careful whilst using this technique. Number 5. Soup PvP. Now this technique will only work for Soup PvP servers or Pot PvP servers or just servers in general that use Soup. So I'll put a timestamp on the screen where you could skip to if you want to move on to the next tip. Now, Soup PvP technique is similar to the rod technique. However, instead of using the rod to get a combo whilst you have hit your opponent away, you eat the soup to regen HP. Since you have hit your opponent away, he can't hit you as you eat your soup, meaning if you perfect this technique, you are pretty much unkillable unless you run out of soup. Number 6. Block hitting. This is a PvP technique similar to W tapping, but instead of reducing knockback, it's reducing damage taken. How this works is you hit your opponent, then instantly right click your sword to block, then repeating this process. Blocking in Minecraft reduces the amount of damage your opponent deals to you, so if you can time this right, you can kill them easily. Be careful not to hold right click for too long with this technique, or your opponent will easily get a combo on you. Number 7. Knockback abusing. This technique is mainly used in bed walls and sky walls or other void related minigames, but you can also use this technique to knock your opponent off a cliff or ledge, making him take full damage. Basically, you stand on the block in the opposite direction to the void or cliff face, and you hit your opponent off that cliff. This technique works best if you're against a wall, meaning they can't try to get behind you and hit you off. If you manage to click faster than your opponent or get a combo, then he'll be hit off the void or off the cliff. Number 8. Terrain abusing. This technique is where you simply go to one block lower than your opponent, then go to the edge of that block and hit your opponent. This will allow you to get the first hit on your opponent, meaning you can use that hit to get a combo on your opponent. You can combine this with other techniques to get some insane combos. Number 9. Bow comboing. This technique is the best substitution for the rod. It's a similar concept. Fire the bow and follow up that shot with attacks with your sword. If you don't have a rod, then I highly recommend bow comboing, as this is a perfect substitution if you can time it right. Now for this, you don't need to hold your bow, you can easily just tap it enough to fire an arrow and it will count as a hit, meaning you can use it. And the last technique, number 10, is subscribe to Jawiki. Subbing to Jawiki instantly increases your damage and automatically gives you a combo every hit. I highly recommend subscribing to Jawiki. No, that last one was a joke, lol, but please subscribe if you enjoyed this tutorial because it means a lot to me and it will do me good. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.